My dream was scary.
Now, y'all wake up. Everybody here? Troll?
Mm-hmm.
You got to stream, dog.
You here, James?
Yep.
Alright. So y'all wake up. Back at the tavern y'all were staying in, sort of near the White Pyramid.
Okay. Am I in a room alone?
Yeah, y'all each had y'all's own rooms.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I'm immediately gonna take a shower because I'm obviously fucking sweating my balls off. And Lalo is going to, you know, after he like takes a good long shower. He's not gonna take a long shower, take a quick shower. Gonna get dressed. Right before he leaves the room, he picks up the he puts in his backpack the cloak he had made out of Thok. Kind of throws it on himself. And he puts like his little he has like a little like kind of like a rabbit's paw for luck, but it's a Thok paw.
A thaw.
Y'all mutilated that poor bastard.
It's fucked up.
Alright, what about the rest of y'all? What do y'all do when y'all wake up?
Martin's laying in bed. He's just laying there, looking up. Just thinking.
Go ahead.
What time is it?
Probably about 8 a.m.
I'll
I'm
make my
waiting
way over
outside.
to Martin's room.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Have I met
outside.
Martin? I don't remember. Did I meet Martin? I was at the funeral, right?
Yeah, you were there.
Oh, that's right. I said remember you like said that like speech thing, and I said it at Buther said it at the funeral. I don't remember what the fuck it was that you said. I forgot.
I don't remember either.
It was some fucking speech like that you sent us in a text, and I was like, I'm gonna say that at the funeral, so I did.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that shit.
I'll head over to Martin's room and Newland's room and be like, I'll head over to Martin's first and knock on the door.
I'm waiting at Martin's. It depends on how quick you were, because I would have headed over to Martin's too.
I guess if we all woke up at the same time, you'd be in the shower when I went. I didn't shower.
Okay. Nasty boy.
Rip. You don't hear anything.
Well, I guess I'll have to come back. I'll head over to Newland's room and knock on the door.
I don't remember the voice I used for Newland, so congratulations, you're getting a new one.
The bird bitch, dog.
Yes, who is it?
Newland, it's me, lad. It's Puther.
Why did you say so? Come on in.
I'll open up the door and go in.
I'm just inside, sifting through my feathers, picking out, random ass fucking debris that gets in there, cleaning myself a little.
I need to talk to you, lad. I need to talk to you, and I need to talk to everyone. Will you come out with me to go get Martin and Layla?
I haven't finished my grooming. I think that's what you landlubbers call it. But very well. I get up and I do a bit of stretching
you pirate now?
I don't know. I don't remember what voice I used for this guy. And
All right then, lad. Let's go.
what?
Alright.
I guess I'll follow you.
New year, new character.
I'll head back to Martin's room and knock on the door. Try to get his attention this time. A bit more a bit harder than I did the first time. Knock, knock, knock. Martin, are you in there, lad?
You hear a slight groan.
Martin, get up. We need to chat. It is I, Pooter. Hurry, lad. I don't think this can wait.
Um, I'll get my clothes on.
Meet me up in Laylo's room, me and Newland.
Martin's just gonna slump out of bed, get his clothes on.
I'll head up to Laylo's room then. Knock on the door.
As you knock on the door, I open it. Freshly showered, looking fucking fly as fuck in my brand new coat.
Oh,
My
you're looking
God,
good,
man.
lad. You're looking good, lad. Is that? Do I smell berries?
Oh, you know.
Smells like you smell like berries, lad. You smell real nice. Quick, inside. Martin should be headed up here any moment. There's something I have to tell you.
If I had to say what I smelled like, I would say it's the shit. I smell like the shit. But that's because this man was the shit. It's a new
Oh,
coat.
is it? Oh, it's Thork. Let me smell the coat. I smell the coat.
Get
It
a
smells
puff.
like cheese and milk and meat. Oh, that's a good smell, lad.
The
That's a
smell
good
of.
smell.
If I had to say anything, I would say it smells like man. Which is ironic because he wasn't one.
Landon, looking at the cloak, do I put two and two together? Am I able to tell based off the cloak from our conversation, like who it is? Or I
Yeah,
don't know.
you would
kind of get what I'm saying.
recognize.
Recognize it, yeah. Okay. Well, let's wait for Martin. There's something I need to share with you. I did need to make sense of it. Perhaps you and Martin and Newland can help guide me.
I think we can do that.
Can you tell me about your friend that passed, the one whose funeral we just went to? What was his name?
His name was Thok. But it might as well have been Thok. The greatest warrior you've ever known. A powerful man. A good friend. Someone that I cherished. Will always cherish. He
Hmm.
played the skin flute like a motherfucking animal. And he was one. You know, he didn't tell many people, but he wasn't quite as strong as he put himself off to be. But he was very powerful, and I did enjoy him. To be honest,
Would you say that to him? Would you tell him that he's not as powerful as he thinks he is? You speak ill of your dead friend. What kind of friend are you?
I don't speak ill of him. He's my
Well,
friend.
you just spoke ill of him.
No. It's sort of like when you
I'm sorry,
complain
I don't
about
understand these. I don't understand your words when you put them together. You have some kind of weird accent. I don't.
Look.
Sometimes your words don't make any sense to me, lad.
It's when you put okay. Do you have a mother?
A what?
A mother.
A what?
Hold on.
Pronunciate, lad. Pronunciation.
He takes his hat and he puts it on his like over the side, and then he puts on his cowboy hat. Well, laddie, What I'm trying to say, you got a mother.
Oh, that's all you had to say the first fucking time.
Yeah. You know. Well, these mothers things. It's kind of hard to understand. Sometimes I feel you, but
Oh,
yes.
I had a mother. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll
Did
tell
you?
you what, my mom had the biggest, boldest beard of anyone in all of our city.
Oh, I bet
She
she
was a
did.
strong lass.
I bet
Oh,
she
and
did.
she could cook a mean shepherd's pie.
Oh, I bet she was one hot piece of fuckberry pie in her day.
You speak ill of your friends and you speak ill of me mum. You're lucky I don't strike you down where you stand, lad.
Yeah. I think
But you're
maybe.
right, my mum was a piece of fuckberry pie.
Well,
Where do
I
you
was.
think I get my good looks from, lad?
That's what I'm saying.
Eh?
That's what I'm saying. Yes, of course. No, well, I of course, man, that makes sense. Look, all I'm saying though is, did your mom ever annoy you?
Well,
Of
me
course, right?
mum.
Yeah, and did
I,
you ever? Did you?
for the sake of the conversation, I'll say yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes you said some mean things about your mom, right? It's not that you loved her, but no one else could say anything about her, right? You understand?
Oh, it's like when you have a pet and someone calls them Stinky, but only you could call him Stinky. Otherwise, it hurts your feelings, you know?
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what Doc was like. An amazing creature, beautiful. But he's strong, but you let your friends see your weaknesses, and that's the way I saw him. I saw him for everything he was.
A weak piece of shit, is that what you're saying?
No, powerful.
You just said that you saw his weaknesses.
It's like chinks in your armor. Even the strongest mithril friend has a weak spot.
Oh, there you go. Now you're speaking in me. You put it in dwarven terms. All you had to say was Mithril. That's shit fucking ore. Yeah, sure, he looks fucking nice, but when you put it on something, it just dents and fucking scratches. It's a pain in the ass to fucking clean. You know what
Have,
I mean, lad?
have you have you put on mithril before? Mithril's pretty strong, from what I understand. We had some. It was.
It, yeah, you're right, lad. You're right. It is. There's no doubting that it's durable, but the grass is always green on the other side.
It's light as a feather and strong as a dragon's. Well, almost as strong as a dragon's scale. That's some bullshit.
It depends on what you're fighting. I'd guess if you're fighting someone who has a weak fucking blow, then yeah, absolutely.
Well,
But if you're get hit, if you were to get hit by the likes of fucking Puta or Thork, yeah, you'd be right fucked.
yeah. What the issue is with it? The issue with the mithril, from my understanding, is that while it's quite durable and light, the problem is it has shit for uh you know energy absorption. You might as well get, like, you're not gonna get stabbed, but you might as well get, like, you know punched by a fucking sledge in the face. There's nothing
That's what
there
I'm
to.
saying, lad. If you get hit
There's,
by someone, if you get hit by a strapping lad like myself, or I would say Thork, but based on what you told me, he was quite the weak man. You would definitely feel the reverb. It's got some reverb to the blows.
I'd ask you to hold your tongue about Doc.
Well, I ask you to hold your tongue about me, mum. So I
It
say
was,
we're even.
since we I'll let you I'll let you off
I'll
on
let
this
this
one.
one. I'll
I'll
let
let this
this one.
one
I'll
I'll
let
let
this
this
one
one
slide.
slide
I'll let this one slide, lad.
because we were heartily enjoying each other earlier. I'll let this one slide. But know your place, dwarf.
Who you calling a fucking dwarf?
Aye. We're gonna have to
Anyways, where's Newlin? Surely it doesn't take this long to get out of bed every morning.
we're gonna have to solve this in the drinking contest later.
Sorry, I didn't mean Newlin. I meant Martin. Newlin, can you go check on Martin and see what the fuck he is?
Let's go check on him.
I'll head to wherever the fuck Martin is and check on him.
We better go with him. I don't.
I
Well,
told Martin to meet us over here. I don't think we need to go. He seems that lad seems capable. That boy. He hasn't found his voice yet, but he will soon.
Oh wait, Martin, where the fuck is ya?
As I said, he hasn't found his voice quite yet, lad, but it's getting there.
I think he
That was
made
a
a
pretty
big-
damn good Jack Sparrow impression. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was fucking Johnny Depp in the flesh.
might have picked up a thing or two from you, friend.
Well, what do you mean?
Really
You
don't
know,
like.
I once knew a pirate. His name was uh Pitts, is what we called him.
Oh God.
You
That's
knew him.
that's what that lad Newland kind of reminds me of. He reminds me a bit of old Pitty.
Oh, you knew him, huh? What
Well,
was
who didn't know of him? He's
Pitts?
the greatest pirate to ever live. To be living.
Shit, you know what? I think I heard of that pirate.
He has
Maybe.
quite the reputation.
I may have heard of him. I'm not quite sure. I'm not really up on my pirate lore, but it does sound familiar.
Well, very well.
I don't know if he was the
Where
great.
the fuck is Martin?
Is
Where
that as AFK?
No, I'm here.
Then answer the
Very good.
damn question.
He's depressed.
Did you check my room again?
Martin!
Yeah, I
So-
yelled very loudly. Where the fuck are you?
Come on, we
You
need to go.
didn't hear anything in reply.
Let's go in. Let's go inside Martin's door.
I told Martin to meet us here,
I,
though. I don't want to confuse the lad.
I go ahead
Well-
and walk on in, take in the sights.
Martin is back. He's half closed. His pants are on. His shirt's kind of on his shoulder. He's just kind of sitting against the wall of the closet.
Perhaps we should go check on him.
I walk up to him and I help him take off the shirt. Come on, Martin.
Whoa.
We got places to go.
I feel so tired. Can
What, you ain't gonna get any sleep on the goddamn floor?
Can
but,
me and Layla walk in while you guys are...
Yeah, we're gonna walk in.
What the fuck is going on in here? What are you doing, lad? Put some fucking clothes on.
I was.
Come on. Get up. I come over and I grab underneath your arms and start lifting you up. It's not very high, obviously, but get your ass up. Are you having a hard time waking up, lad? I got just the thing. Do you need some motivation?
No, I'll put the shirt on. Just please wait. Just wait. Please.
Lad, I've been waiting. I woke you up 30 minutes ago.
All right. Hold on. It's fine. Take your time. But you
Look,
should. You gotta go.
What I have to say doesn't have the time to fucking wait. Look, I recognize that cloak. I recognize it from my dream that I had last night. I dreamt that I was a thok, and I was in the desert. And in the desert there was a thick mist. I couldn't see a thing. I looked down at my arms and my legs, and they were claws and paws and the same color that, you know, the your friend was right here, the same coat. I heard footsteps, so I followed them to a shack. I got to the shack and there was no windows, only a door. I perked my ear up to the window or to the door, and I hear a voice that says, "Come in." So I go inside. Inside there's a cloaked figure. I asked him who he was. He said he's the one that, takes people. and that it was time to take me. How confused right I was. I know you're thinking it, and I was. I asked who I was. He said, I'm me. So to get some clarification, I asked if he had a mirror, right? He pulled a mirror out of his fucking cloak. He showed it to me, and there I was, your friend Thok, in the flesh, staring in the mirror.
You
When
were
I asked
Thok.
what I was Thok,
Let me ask
Right.
you a question. Why do you think you were Thok?
I did. What were you saying, James? Sorry.
While he's going through his little monologue, I'm gonna detect magic.
Martin wasn't really looking at anything before, just kind of gazing at the walls, looking away from people. Now he's pretty steadily looking at Puther as he explains this.
So I take a look at what I thought was myself in the mirror that he pulled out. It was made of bone, and there he was in the flesh, Thok. It was me. It confirmed my suspicion that I wasn't myself, and I don't quite think he knew who I was either. Though I thought he may have been tricked. I don't know if there's some kind of sorcery or what it was, some intervention from the gods. But you know, I was there to learn. He asked me. He said, "Did I want to play a game?" And a gambling man I am, I accepted. At what cost, you might ask? Well, he offered me to stay or to go. If I won the game, I would stay. If I lost the game, I would go. By go, I mean with him. He would shepherd me away to wherever it was that you know, he was delivering people to. So we played a game of cards, right? The game was Pharaoh. If you're not familiar with it, you pick a card out of the deck, and they pick a card out of the deck. Whichever one gets drawn first is the one that wins. So I picked my card. We played with the spades. I picked the 9. He picked the 3. Now, mind you, this man had no face, only shadow. All he was wearing was a cloak. We played, we drew. I tried to double the wager. Like I said, I'm a gambling man. He didn't really take it. And then I saw something. After a couple of flips, we were getting closer to the bottom of the deck. Neither of our cards had been drawn. I saw him play a little, sleight of hand on me, or try to. He pulled a card out from underneath his sleeve, and there it was, my card. I had won. Now, I approached him about it. I said, "Sir, why did you let me win?" And he said he was done waiting. He was tired. He was tired of it. So, what happened next I can only describe as inscrutable and, unrelenting. I felt it, I felt as though my arms and my legs and my body was just being taken away from me.
Oh my god.
When I looked at my hands, I looked at my legs. All I could see was just that of bone. I tried to reach out to him, but I couldn't. The pain was unimaginable. When I looked back up, I saw that he had taken form. He looked at that of a monk, is all I can describe it. He looked, monkish. His cloak was gone, and the next thing I know, the cloak was on me. And that is when I woke up from my dream. Quite odd. One other thing, when all this was happening, the pain, his arm just grew. It 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 it, it glowed a bright red. I don't know what it means, but since it involved your friend and I had never really met the man before, I thought that would be important information to share with you. I don't know what's going on here. I think it might have something to do with the goats. Spit on the fucking goats. But it's just something I should let you know.
That's an interesting dream. What do you want to do about it?
Well, I'm not sure. Perhaps there's maybe a sage or something that we can go see. I refuse to speak to the priests. Be told they're fucking lies. This man didn't know who he was. He didn't know who he served. Tried to get as much information out of him as possible, but alas, he, was very withholding on the types of things he was wanting to share. That and honestly, I kind of feel as though he really didn't know. I felt as though Thok or me or whatever it was that I was at that time took his place, and he was the one that was coming back. I don't know.
That's a weird one. I wonder what we should do about that.
As I said, I'm not I know religion is out there. I know people believe it. Not sure if this has something to do with the gods, but perhaps maybe you should seek some enlightenment from someone of that sort. Or, as I said, maybe there's a ritual or something that we can do to try and get a better understanding of it.
Well, I gotta tell you, friend, that the gods are full of shit.
Well, you're preaching to their fucking choir.
They're nothing more than children with a little extra power.
I don't even put them. I put them below children. They're more like goblins. With
Although
little fucking plagues on the whole entire fucking land.
I must say though, the dragons, I do enjoy them. Not
Well, the
God,
dragons are pretty cool, yeah.
not
I mean,
God.
I wish I could fucking fly.
Do you know what magic is?
Me too.
Do you know how it works?
I'm very familiar with magic. I was a paladin once before, and I still have access to my powers in that regards. But of course, I know what magic is.
Do you understand the weave?
That you might have to put on that other hat for me to understand what the fuck you just said.
It changes his hat. Well, the weave is basically what magic is. It's an energy source that's all around us and everything. Some say that it is the virtual embodiment of the goddess of magic, which is some bullshit. And that magical creatures such as dragons and sorcerers are knots of this invisible energy source. And that the more powerful the dragon, the bigger the knot. The more powerful the monster, the bigger the knot.
By knot, do you mean a knot in the weave itself? Are we talking like
Yes.
yarn or some kind of knitting? Is
Yes,
that what you're referencing?
that is what I'm referencing. Absolutely. It's power. And it's different. It's different than gods. Fucking assholes. That's why the dragons are real.
Now, who in this party here is a user of the magics? All three of you are adventurers. Do you all wield that of the weave?
I don't even know what magic is.
Not everyone may refer to it as the weave. It could be something that's a little bit, separate.
Well,
It's
I get the gist of it.
but I don't know. Do you know of the weave, Martin?
No,
Or did you call it something else?
no, I don't really know anything about like magic that way. I mean, I just kind of have this energy like in me. It's just kind of stored. I just kind of store it up and just kind of quickly turn it into things.
Then he walks over and puts his hand on Martin. And that's why you are so special, Martin. Some people use the weave and can manipulate it, but others are not themselves. And you seem to be one of them.
It seems as though our friend here, Martin, might be born with the weave, and not one of the learned type. Am I right, Martin? Did you seek the weave, or did the weave seek you?
The weave is everywhere. It's just that he is a knot of magical power.
Oh, so you're a fucking dragon.
Dragons
Nice.
are no.
Fucking noise.
Dragons are knots of energy, but just because you're a knot of energy does not mean that you are a
Let
dragon.
us be clear. He doesn't mean not of energy, as in, you're not, but you're a knot. Right?
Boy.
You're not, but you're not.
Yes, Puther. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. And what of you,
That
Newland?
doesn't make any sense at all.
Are you a knot as well? Are you not of knot?
What?
Or never mind, you've got fucking bird brain. I forget.
He does. He's a bit of a bird brain.
Do you believe in the gods, Newland?
Who?
Oh, good answer, lad. Good answer. You might make just a disciple yet.
There are those who think there are gods, but they're not really gods.
That's because those that think they are of the divine, or of the godly power, they're just attention seekers. They don't do anything to fucking help people. They say they're doing it for good. They say that they're doing it for the better of the land and things like that. But
You think so?
I don't think so. I know so. I've experienced it firsthand, lad.
I've always found that Bahamut was a nice person. A dragon
Ah.
of incredible power.
I said gods, not dragons, lad.
Yeah, but some people, well, they worship him as a god. And he
Ah,
did
well,
create things. Many of the dragons.
does he go under the pretense of calling himself a god?
He does not.
Then there's your fucking answer. He's not a fucking god. People can view people as gods. If I went around with my fucking cock hanging out of my fucking drawers, people would call me a fucking god too. But
Or a dragon, at
w-
least.
or a dragon, yeah, something would definitely be dragon, if you know what I'm saying, lad. But but alas, just because people refer to me as a god of dragon proportions, then that doesn't make me a fucking god, you know?
Just to be clear, it was a dragon because it's big or because you're small?
It's dragging across the floor, bro. I rolled that 20 on the fucking pee-pee.
I know, but you're also
And
a
balls.
dwarf.
Bro, in dwarf standards, dude, it's, I'm a large. It's a good
Shit,
large.
literally a third leg for a dwarf.
I didn't know we rolled for dick size this game.
Oh, you should do that when you make your character. A long time ago.
Oh fuck,
Nope, reroll.
dude,
Get
dude,
advantage.
Roscoe with his raisinets.
bro, dude, do elves get like a natural disadvantage?
Yeah, elves aren't allowed to roll over 4.
No, elves can
Hey,
have
I
any
got
length.
4.
Elves can't have any width.
Elves are just like,
Their width is
elves.
maxed out at 3, but they can have any length.
Elves.
Oh, I got a
dicks
20.
don't get any wider than the fucking tips of their ears. To be honest,
So my
now you look
length.
like a fucking sour punch straw.
So
Got that Twizzler dick.
I also got 4. God damn it.
so my
I
length. My length is 4.
I'd
My
better
pulse are
reroll.
20. Jesus.
And you're like the opposite of Roscoe. Roscoe's got that
Girth
big
is a
dick
10.
and them raisinets.
How should I do girth as well? Oh no.
I think my cock looks like this fucking treasure.
Damn, who rolled a nat 20?
That was me, dog.
Oh, girth nat 20, just the perfect size for everybody.
But he's an elf, so it's a 3.
Yeah, he's maxed at 3.
Oh yeah. Oof. So you're quite above average for that of other elves.
I thought he was a half elf.
I am a half elf.
So you can
Yeah.
go up to 8
Elf
or
below the
6.
waist.
I have the ears. Thank you very much.
Okay. So, what time were we supposed to go meet Famir? Does anyone remember?
Who?
Well, I'm not quite sure who this Vermeer lad is. So
I
He's
don't.
good
you're asking
people.
the wrong person.
I don't think he told us where to meet after
Well, let's go downstairs and get to some drinks. And by that I mean some breakfast, some coffee. A good sausage, a hearty sausage in your mouth will make you feel much better.
Before we go, would any of you happen to maybe know of where my dream may have came from? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, did you roll detect magic, James? So,
I did roll detect magic.
or you
I,
wanted to detect magic? I don't know if Landon
Oh, I did not hear that.
acknowledged that.
Yeah, while he was while he was going through his monologue, I was casting detect magic.
So you guys detect magic. The only magic you see. What magical items do you have? I can't remember.
I don't have any, except for I guess maybe my amulet,
Just my
maybe
hat,
my
and then
token.
just my hats and my what do you call it? My there's probably a shimmer of magic from the wine. I mean the whiskey. But that would be in
Unless
the hat.
unless maybe the cloak itself was magical that you made from Thok. -2 strength.
Magical. You could never win an arm wrestle as long as you wear it.
What is it?
Disadvantage on all strength checks.
But do I
No,
get it?
not even that. All your other
No.
targets get advantage.
Yeah, every target automatically crits you.
What about my sense of smell? Does it get better?
Nat 20 every time.
No,
Is
your
my
sense of smell sucks. Just
Your
once
Just
every like
just average.
once every like 10 years you get to smell really good.
But you get advantage on deception.
Smell beyond
You
the
get
matrix.
You get advantage on all deception checks or deception rolls.
against me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really only see the magic items that everyone has. That's all pretty much accounted for, except for Lalo. You notice sort of like in his pocket, there's like a little glowing thing that he hasn't mentioned. But besides that, you don't see any magical auroras around anything else.
All
Well, if we go meet with Famir, I still think it's important to follow up on this dream I had. It's a little unsettling, especially since I didn't know the lad. It just felt so real. I
Well,
don't know. I can't explain it.
let's so let's walk it through again. There was a guy. He made a bet with you. You turned into him. He said his time was coming. Maybe we just wait.
The weird part was that he cheated in the game, but he cheated to let me win.
Should get a name.
No, no name.
Strange.
No name at all.
Curious and curiouser. We'll have to meditate on this.
The oddest part was that why was I your friend in my dream?
Maybe it was sympathy dreams.
Perhaps, but
I may
I
have
don't
dreamed
know.
about him a little bit too.
Maybe there was something in the ashes. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Let's get our. All right, let's get our food. Come on. We have a long day ahead of us.
Can I eat in bed? I'm feeling a little sick, to be honest.
No. No, you can't. I know it's hard, but we gotta move forward. We have to be strong right now. Remember, you don't want him to have died for nothing. We have a mission to accomplish. And then he gets closer to Martin. And Martin, don't you think I've forgotten? We're gonna kill those fucks. Every last one of them. They fucked with the wrong people. Come on.
We're just looking at him.
He wouldn't want you to give up. We have things to do.
All right.
Besides, what if this dream that we have here, what if it means there's a way to bring him back?
Okay.
Can't just do nothing.
If there's too many people inside, though, I'm not eating inside.
Fine, we'll drag the table out again. It's probably still out there. So he goes downstairs.
Y'all head downstairs, and y'all notice that the normally busy tavern is pretty much empty right now. There is the like normal barkeep, and he's just kind of sitting there, and he looks a little distressed, but yeah, he's just sitting behind the bar.
Can we get 4 coffees and full house plate, 3 house plates, and 1 plate of seeds?
Yeah, just give me a minute. I'll get it together.
Who the fuck eats seeds?
You do.
Like, you don't like sunflowers, or
Why the fuck would I? What the fuck is a sunflower?
Anything that has to do with the sun is pretty fucking disgusting, if you ask me.
Hey, we're not even
After
outside, and it feels like we're squinting.
after a little bit, he comes by and drops off your food and coffee. You notice his hands sort of shaking a little bit, and he heads back.
Switches hats. Come back here, friend. I see you're shaking. What's going on?
Just nervous, I guess. Did y'all hear the news?
I hadn't heard the news. Please tell me. Divulge this information.
I think, I guess word is last night the Barosians attacked the multiple places along the border up north, and I believe war has been declared again.
When
Unfortunately.
was the attack provoked?
I don't believe so. I don't know. We're still getting news as it's coming in.
Well, I'm fucking hungry.
Any note here? Take a plate. And he hands out a plate to everyone, and the seeds to Bird Boy.
Newland?
I'll grab all the plates and stack them up and go find a corner to myself and start devouring every bit of food.
All the food?
The seeds, bro?
Even the fucking seeds, bro.
That's okay.
Uh,
I wasn't really hungry anyway.
When he's holding the plates, I'm gonna use telekinesis to pull one of the plates off the top and float it back to me.
I'm just
I would
gonna
like to
cast
make a perception check to try and stop him from doing it, or grabbing it out of the air and pulling it back down.
I'm doing it. You could do it against my dex.
I'll roll against it, dude. My boy's hungry.
Hey, roll.
Well, the boy is just out of prison.
Uh,
Oh, Rip Anthony.
yo. No,
Oh,
I didn't. I didn't pay it all. I thought you had it.
that's all I'm trying to ask the barkeep. Barkeep,
oh,
two things. How much do we owe you for food? Or is our benefactor taking care of it? And has he said anything? Leave a note?
He hasn't, though I'm sure the news has sort of startled him as well. Don't worry about the food. But I do know Famir's staying at the palace, with the Empress, so you might could check there.
Okay.
I
I want to pull out. Where's everyone sitting?
don't know.
I want to talk to the barkeep, and I want to pull out like a map and just kind of be like, hey, you recognize anything on this map?
He sort of glances at the map for a little bit.
It's an old one.
It-
I believe it's of the city.
I was just about to say it looks like the city. It is older though. There's a lot of buildings that are there now that aren't on your map.
This one right here. Where is that? Can you give me a general direction? And do you know what it is?
I mean, I don't know precisely what it is, but it's in the market. It looks like one of the older buildings there.
Okay. I appreciate you.
It kind of shows you on a map. It's like it should be one of these here.
Oh, all right, all right. You have a newer map. Sorry, this was given to me from a friend.
Uh,
Little,
yeah, I do. Would you like to take it?
yeah. Well, let's just try to cross-reference, see if we can figure out what building it is. That would be great, though. Here, how much do you want for the map?
I have plenty. Take it.
I appreciate that, sir. Puts them both into his pockets. All right, lads. When you're about ready, we gotta go. Quick eating time.
well, I've been finished. I've been ready.
Newland, Martin.
I wipe my mouth to clean the berry juices off of it. Other assorted liquids.
Very nice. What's the barkeep's name? Barkeep.
Yeah.
Would you feed our donkeys? Take care of them today.
Sure.
I appreciate that. They should be in the stable out back.
What were their names?
We got Bira And we got was it Fudd?
All right. I will make sure they're taken care of.
And Layla's gonna start heading out. He's gonna wait for everyone, but he's gonna be heading out.
Get this over with.
All right. You'll head out to the tavern into the city, and sort of similar to the atmosphere in the tavern, you notice the city is very quiet today. There are people sort of, doing their business and going along, but everyone seems pretty solemn.
Shit, everyone's real quiet out here. Martin, you may be affecting everybody more than you think.
It's kind of nice, to be honest. Feels kind of weird.
Newland, you wanna fly up and see if you can see anyone else like this, or is this just the whole city like this? Maybe.
The last time I flew anywhere, Sock got arrested.
Wait, just don't touch anything.
How else am I supposed to get a vantage point?
Fly.
I mean, I'll go climb the pyramid again, but
No
not gonna-
climbing, flying. Look, take your arms, put them straight out. Now
I
flap
extend
them up
my,
and
I extend my
flap them
arm.
up and down. Flap them up and down.
I flap my arms up and down.
Flap them
Notably,
faster.
not my wings.
Oh
Just
my
my
God.
arms.
All right. Flap these things, and he pulls his wings. You see these? What do you call them?
Shoulders.
All right, flap those shoulders up and down. Can you move them?
I do a little like shoulder roll motion, and that's about it.
All right. Puther, can you grab his shoulder on the other side?
Well, I can give it a try.
Okay, you grab
I
that
reach
one.
up
I'll
and-
grab this one.
Am I tall enough to reach his shoulder?
Yeah, you're just reaching for the bottom of his wing, but he's calling it a shoulder.
Okay.
All right, now pull it outwards, nice and slow. All right, you feel that, Newland?
It feels a little weird. I kind
Yeah.
of like it.
All right, so we're gonna pull it out as far as we can, and then let's come on, 1, 2, 3, and let's start flapping it for him, Puther.
On your go.
1, 2,
2,
go.
3.
All right.
Does it hurt, lad? Are you in pain?
No comment.
I thought birds didn't sweat. Where'd all that moisture come from?
Do it
Yeah.
I'm giving it all she's got.
Do it. Come on. Come on, bird. Fire everything. Is he making air? Is he lifting off at all?
I think the authorities are gonna have to get involved.
Is he lifting? Is he lifting off?
Oh no, he's not going anywhere.
He's not getting. He's getting
Oh.
0 lift.
He's doing something though.
Something's lifting up, dude. Yeah, something's getting
There's something lifted.
Wait, what?
Red Rocket, dude.
Dude, are we red rocketing him?
Okay. The barbs are out, dude.
Is the? Do you feel? Do you feel that? Do you feel that, Newland?
I feel something, all right.
Can you move that? Can you move those appendages on your own without us?
I'll do a little you know some shoulder circles. I forgot what I called them the first time. To be entirely honest.
God damn it. All right, Nealon, I think you're not doing anything. All right, let's go. So I want to go to the market district. I think it's on the way. There's something I want to check out. If y'all don't mind. It's on the way.
In my post nut clarity,
Did you actually
nut
nut?
those.
Did you in-game nut?
No, but it's
Tell
very
you what, I
similar.
out of game.
I mean, like,
Yes, sir.
but I mean, like, imagine you have super atrophied muscles, and for the first time ever, someone actually moves them for you.
Probably be horrific.
Yeah, that like it would either feel extremely good or extremely bad.
Now, I don't know much about birds, but I feel like they don't have that many nerve endings in their wings. I feel like it would feel hardly like anything, and therefore
That's
good.
more so the muscles that move the wings. I was talking about.
Well, yeah, but you don't feel anything without nerves.
Get some nut.
I
Anyhow,
don't
we're
know
just gonna
the
go with
fucking
nut.
nervous system of a bird.
Especially an Aarakocra, which is a human bird.
All right. Wait. I think I've had enough. Luther, come on, let's go. Let's head to the market. Pick some stuff up.
Lead the way, lad.
Maybe they have something for you, like snacks.
Ugh. Don't even get me started. I'm still hungry from that light breakfast. Need second breakfast here soon.
All I'm saying is that it might be a good idea to pick some things up. I'm gonna also just spread out here and meet back in an hour, okay? And then we're gonna head over to Famir's place. Get anything you need.
All right. I'll take care of the snacks. I'm a little short on coin, no? Could you spare me some change?
Who got all of the coin from Thok?
I think Martin did.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Martin took it.
I feel like I still have yet to receive any form of payment.
Shut your mouth. You'll do nothing.
What do you just needing some what do you needing? How much coin you need?
Well, I
Hey,
would say in today's economic downfall and with the I'm sure they're raising prices because of the war. 10 gold should suffice.
Okay. Here, all right. Let me. God, do I have 10 gold? I do
I
have
feel
10.
like that's like how much I'm supposed to be getting paid.
Not anymore.
Why don't we just go together, Puther, and I'll get you some. I'll get you whatever you
Oh,
need.
you're a busy man, lad. Just give me the gold and I'll be able to, pick up all the good stuff.
While
Yeah,
they're doing that, I've already begun my search for shiny objects.
Martin, where are you gonna go? You coming with, or you
I'm still
gonna
holding my hand out.
you gonna
Money,
look for some?
please.
Oh, maybe.
Money, please.
Oh, I don't.
Could you give me a little bit of that money, lad?
10, 10 gold.
Oh, just a wee bit of money, just 10 measly gold, yeah.
That's like a week's. That's like a month's salary.
I haven't.
Good salary.
I haven't even made that on my ice cream stand. But okay. Here you go.
I take it without even just no hesitation, just yank it. And that'll do for now. You know, I'll make do with what I got. I can be quite the negotiator. And I just start walking away.
Martin, you gonna go with him, or you gonna come with me?
I mean, I was just planning on just kind of sitting here.
No, Martin, you got to go with someone. You can't sit.
Me, is there like a potion shop or
Poother, you want to go to the potion shop with him?
I've got my own shopping list. He'll be fine, lad. Just let him go. That's how you. That's called character development. It'll help build character.
All right, Martin. You
Off I
want to go?
go then.
Do you want to go to the potion shop with me right now, or do you want to go? I got to make it a stop first. You're welcome to come with, and we can hit the potion shop after. But if you want to go alone, I understand.
I I think I'd like to go alone.
All right, you go alone. I'll meet y'all back here in an hour. And Lalo is gonna go look for a certain building.
We're just gonna stand there for a little bit, look at the pyramid, and couple like 2 minutes later, he's gonna go walk and look for a potion shop.
All right. Where's Puther headed?
To a place that sells alcohol and food. Honestly, he's headed to a tavern.
So
Let's
go.
right back to where
We
we
just go
came
back
from.
to the tavern.
So I walk off into the distance. I take a right, and then I take another right, and then I take another right. Oh, this place looks really
Puther was
nice.
sort of like.
Yeah. Yep. That's about the route I took.
What a true dwarf.
Finds
All
that none of the whiskey hits as hard as the dragon whiskey.
But I do have disadvantage because it's probably bright as fuck outside, so I might get lost.
Forgot
Yeah, what's
that
the
you're
weather?
blinded. Weather's clear.
Oh
It's
god, even worse. It's just fucking.
it's
It's a
warm.
nice.
It's warm, but there's a cool ocean breeze sort of coming off the ocean. But yeah, the sun reflecting off the sand and being bright, you're definitely not seeing much right now.
I have. So I believe the way it works is. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and on perception checks that rely on sight when you, your target, or whatever you're trying to perceive is in direct sunlight. So, yeah.
You perceive jack shit.
So I'm trying to make my way back to the tavern.
And we'll find out if you make it here in a little bit.
Sounds good.
Let's start with Layla.
Now I knew it's somewhere around here. He put his other hat back on, his non-cowboy hat. I haven't decided if it's a top hat or if it's a witch hat. Must be somewhere around here. Ah, I think this is it. I was like, what is this? Does he find it?
You start to look around the market for a little bit, and finally, after like several spots and cross-referencing the new map and the old map, you find sort of in a back alleyway a shop entrance. Doesn't say what kind of shop it is, but the sign out front says the top end.
The top end. Well, I like top end better than bottom end, so top tier. I'm gonna head on in.
Shit tier opinion ass is better.
You walk in, and it's a hat shop.
Fuck yes.
It's very old. Everything's like very dusty. There's sheets sort of pulled over some of the displays. And you see a sort of rather crooked looking old man sitting behind the counter.
Oh my god. Sir, this hat shop is amazing. Who are you?
Well, hello. My name is Elvizira. Welcome to my little shop here.
This shop is amazing. I love hats. You know, I got kicked out of my own homeland because of hats. I mean, only temporarily, but
Do they ban hats where you're from?
no, it's the person who rules the country has quite a collection of hats, and we were friends, and he used to let me borrow them all the time. But one time I took a hat that actually was his wife's. She was not very happy, and she kind of kicked me out. She thought it
Mhm.
was. She doesn't hate me, but the problem is that this person is very old and has a kind of a lost concept of time. So they thought like 20 years would be like to her it's like a week, but yeah. So luckily, he let me keep two of the hats. So you know they weren't the hats I wanted, but
Very kind of him. I must say, I would not recommend stealing any hats from here.
no, no, I don't steal hats anymore. But uh, I'm definitely kind of on a quest to find a nice hat that maybe I could give to the person I took from, so that she might forgive me at least at some point. Uh, can get do you can you show me around?
Ah, well, sure. Oh, what kind of hat were you looking for?
Hmm. Well, I don't know what kind of hat I'm looking for in particular, but I'm not quite sure. I like all the hats. Do you have hats with clocks on them?
Hmm. Hmm. I don't think I do have any with clocks on them. What about a
Maybe
nice bowler hat? And he pulls out a sort of felt bowler hat, but it's like molded over.
this one's nice. Feels it, likes it.
It's not nice. It's gross.
It smells a little funny. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
it might just need a little bit of a washing.
Do you have anything magical?
Any magical hats? Well, I don't know about that. What? Do you like pirate hats?
I I do like pirate hats.
I don't necessarily mean pirate hats, but a hat that a pirate owned, maybe. Or maybe he was just delivering it, I'm not sure.
I
Eh,
do like hats that pirates own, especially if they have really big feathers.
Well, I found this hat trunk on a shipwreck, but I could never find the key. Um, would you like would you like to have the hat trunk? And then if you ever find the key, you could open it.
Well, that's interesting. Have you tried smashing the trunk?
I've tried all sorts of things.
Well, I feel like I'm getting the short end of a stick here, but I'm kind of intrigued. Um, Let me see the trunk.
Sort of from under the counter pulls up a it's a smaller little chest. Uh, but it's an old wood and sort of has some barnacles covering part of it.
It feels nice. Put my hand on it. Sniff it. Hmm. Well, now I just want to know what's inside.
Oh, and me too. I
How?
see. The I pulled it off the shipwreck to the south of the city. I searched all over for the key there, but I could never find it.
Well,
Maybe
how
you would have
much?
better luck.
How much? How much? Okay. He pulls out the new map. How much for? Could you play? Could you show me on this map where the shipwreck was? And out of curiosity, how much are you asking for this chest?
Oh, I think the chest was meant for you. And he points to a tag on the chest.
What does the tag say?
Your name.
Interesting. Elvisor, huh? And I can come back anytime.
Yes. And he takes your map and he circles where the shipwreck is on the map.
And Lilo picks up the chest and puts it in one of his hats. Puts it back on his head. Well, Elvisor,
Shipwreck.
I appreciate the time. And you'll let me know if you find any magical hats.
I'll let you know.
I gotta ask though, if you've never opened it, how do you know a hat's in here?
It's a gut feeling, I guess.
Good day. Kind of leaves.
Yes.
What
Good day.
a freak.
As you
Fun lad though.
as you're headed out the door, you see Puther sort of like stumble in.
Is this the tavern? Who's
Uh,
Layla?
Puther,
W-
what are you doing
Where am
here?
I, lad?
Puther, I
What the
thought you,
fuck is this place, lad?
it's a hat
Oh,
shop.
those are some nice hats, yeah?
Yeah, it's a good
Did you
place.
get a new one?
No. Unfortunately they didn't have what I was looking for.
Well, what are you looking for?
Well, I like hats of a particular kind. You know, the ones that sing to you. And then just none of them were singing.
Oh, I understand. But I think I'll go have a look inside there as well.
You want to look at some hats?
Wait, you say magical hats? You didn't mention they are magical.
Well, that's what I was hoping for.
Ah, the ones that literally sing to you.
Yeah,
Oh.
more or
I think
less.
I'll go inside and just take a look for myself. Anything can be magical if you know,
All right. Well, I'm gonna go wait at the
imagine
spot.
hard enough.
I'll
All
wait
right,
here. I'll
I'll
wait
see
here at
you
the
a
entrance.
bit.
I'll wait here at the entrance. We'll have to go get some. Remember, we gotta go get some food. And then we don't have much more time. We gotta meet back soon.
Oh yeah. Okay, off you go then.
I'll be
I'll
outside.
stumble inside the shop. Shopkeep,
You yell out for the shopkeep, but nobody responds.
is there a hatter in here? Hello?
You don't see anyone.
Well,
There's just a bunch of dusty old hat displays, most of them covered in cobwebs.
well, I guess my business isn't wanted then. And then I'll head out. I want to look for someone that maybe looks like a local that I can ask a question, maybe a guard or something. If I can see it.
I was gonna say you might need Laylo's help.
I'm
Lelo,
following.
come here.
I'm
Lelo,
following you.
wait.
I'm
Hey,
I'm
I need
right
to
here.
find it. I'm looking for possibly like an artificer's shop or something along those lines.
Sure.
Will
I'm
you help
happy.
me find one, lad? I'm having trouble seeing. Don't tell
Of
anyone else. I'm a little. Yeah, the sun's a wee bit bright for my eyes.
tell you what. You help me see in the dark, and I'll help you see in the light.
Well, that's fine. I don't have a problem doing that at all. But yeah, absolutely. But I'd still like to go to the artificer's shop if you
I
wouldn't
told
mind maybe asking around to see if there's one nearby.
Not a problem. Stay with me. And Lalo is going to look around for a guard or someone to ask for an artificer shop. Artificer shop.
You sort of do see a couple guards sort of standing around. Come up to him. And after asking them where the artificer shop was, they sort of point you in the direction, but they also tell you that a lot of places are sort of closed today just because of the news.
Thank you. You were lovely.
Thank you, lads. I think we should head that way quickly. I just
they
wanted to
head-
make a quick stop to see if they have something.
We head to the shop.
All right. Y'all head to a sort of nicer shop in the market area. Seems to be the place that the guard told you where to go. You walk inside and there's a young woman behind the counter.
Oi, shopkeep. Lass?
A dwarf.
Aye,
What can I do for you?
Oh, lass. A sight for sore eyes, and no pun intended. But I'm told that you're an artificer. Am I pronouncing it correctly? An inventor of sorts? Maybe someone who can help me find something a bit unique?
My grandfather is, but I run his shop, yes.
Ah, well, thank you, lass. If you're not too busy, I'm inquiring about maybe an item that could possibly help protect my eyes from this god awful reflective light on the sand. Maybe I don't know, some goggles or something along those lines.
Hmm. Something to sort of block out the sun.
Yeah, maybe like I don't know, some
Sunglasses?
uh, whatever they might be called. That's a weird name.
That's
I've
a
never heard that before.
very
But you know
strange.
what I mean. Yeah, you come up with. Pardon my friend. He's like a pet that kind of guides me when I can't see very well, and I do the same for him at night as well. So
Oh,
it's a
like a
mutual
guide dog.
relationship. Yes, 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 yes. He's like a little service dog for me. He's like a little chihuahua, and I'm like a carne corso, you know.
It's funny how animals think they're people too.
I've trained him to sit. Watch, sit, lass, sit, lad, sit.
And he sits on your shoulder.
Oh, see, he's a good boy, isn't he?
It's
But
it's
anyways,
it's very hard and bony for you.
he's a good boy, isn't he? I scratch him behind the ear.
You can't reach to the ear.
I try to. But, you'll get the point, lass. But anyways, yeah, I'm looking for something to keep the sun out of my eyes whenever it's bright as hell out here. Could your grandfather possibly have something like that in stock?
I don't think he has anything like that, but maybe I could talk to him and he could design something up.
Well,
I don't really
that
see
would. Huh?
why do you even need that? I mean, you have me, and if it gets too bright, I can always just and like kind of like how a Saiyan has its monkey tail wrapped around his waist. Lalo unwraps a really long, slender, yellow, like snake-like tail, and just wraps it around Puther's eyes. I can just
Well,
cover you up like this.
well, now I can't see at all, lad. Do you see the? Well,
Well,
obviously you can see the problem, but I can't see shit.
of the two of us, I can see quite well, and I see no problem here.
Well, I don't want to be completely useless. I'd like to see some things too, and even be able to navigate the city during the day by myself, if so be it. Plus, this is something that I've been looking for quite some time, but on my travels, I just, I haven't come across anyone that could design such a thing.
Could I take some measurements of your face so that I
Oh,
could give those to him?
absolutely, lass. Please do.
Are you gonna need me to remove my tail?
that would be quite helpful, Layla. I would appreciate if you removed your scaly tail off me brow.
Ah, it's not that scaly, but he
Is
does
it
remove it.
slimy?
It is not slimy.
Okay.
You'll find that it's actually almost translucent in green.
Oh, well.
Uh, the young girl sort of pulls out a small tape measure and takes a few measurements from like your ear to your eye socket and from one eye socket to another and a few other measurements and takes some notes on a notepad. And she walks back to her desk and takes a few notes in a book, and then she looks up to you and she goes, "Well, if you came back tomorrow morning, perhaps I could have some plans for you, or have him have drawn up some plans for you, and then we could talk about how much it would cost, or at least the supplies that we would need."
Oh, that'd be fantastic. I'd really appreciate it. And, thanks for your patience. And I know I can be a bit stubborn at times, but hopefully I wasn't too big of a bother.
Oh, not at all. You're very kind.
Oh, anything for a beautiful lass like yourself. I'll come back tomorrow morning.
Okay,
Ma'am,
I'll see you then.
ma'am, do you happen to have any potions?
No, we don't really sell those here.
Nothing. What do you sell?
Sort of an invention shop, I guess.
So
They
what do you
sell
have?
ideas, Lelo. That's what an artificer shop does.
Well, it would be fantastic if they had something on display.
Well, if they
Well,
had it on display, then I don't think that'd be, the purpose of an artificer shop. When they make something, it gets used.
it's more of a workshop than anything.
Yeah,
Hmm. So nothing for sale.
it's probably
It's
you
more
know,
of we
too
sell our
ordered kind of thing,
service.
right? Yeah,
Yeah, it's
customized. It's a customized thing. Do you have anything in mind, Layla, that you think you could, that would be beneficial to you?
Hmm.
Maybe a hat, perhaps?
No.
One that could sing to you? Why not just make your own?
No, I don't think I want that.
Oh, well,
There's certain hats I want, and I'm not sure that anything from here would quite meet the fancy. But if you do happen to have something like, I don't know, say a smoke bomb, that would be fantastic.
I'm
Or
sure they have those in plenty, I would imagine. Maybe in the back.
uh, I don't have any, but we could make some up.
and a little bit of some acid and maybe some poison.
This is more of a workshop, not a apothecary.
Hmm. Well, it's
But
almost
I don't speak on behalf of the lass here. I don't know her grandfather, so maybe it is something that she could whip up. Would that be in the realm of what your grandfather could make, lass?
Well, I mean, he should be able to make smoke bombs, I would imagine, just fine.
What of the poisons and the those of the acidic quality?
I mean, I'd imagine he could make them. Ingredients will be expensive, though, with the. Well, I'm sure you've heard the war is on.
Yeah, we have heard. We're just trying to prepare ourselves for it, and
expensive in what way? How expensive?
I would have to speak to him first.
Oh. Well,
request a quote, Layla.
no, I'll
Yeah,
just I'll
I
get
could always find out for you tomorrow morning when I come back.
all right. Go ahead and make some smoke bombs for me. It'd be fantastic.
Okay.
Well, how many are you gonna want, lad?
Give me a rough estimate.
A rough estimate on what?
The
Do you
the
not know how many you need?
the price?
Well, it's gonna depend on how many you order, lad.
Well, I was gonna get maybe 10.
Oh, I see what you mean. You're trying to get a quote right now, lad. Oh, that makes much more sense. How much do your smoke bombs usually run, lass?
Well, I haven't sold any in a long time, but typically a dozen or so goes for about 5 gold.
Oh, that should be plenty, right, Laylo?
I'll take a dozen, and then a set of caltrips, and a grappling hook. And do you
Well, you gotta
happen to
get a quote for those
Oh,
too, because
Oh,
now it's getting kind of expensive,
You-
yo, Batman.
You didn't want
Say-
anything, now you want everything.
I want those, and then I need some way to
the
open up
grappling hook
locks.
would take some time.
Well, it's fine. I don't need it to
Plus, you'd
actually
need to build
shoot.
one. You know, she'd have to take measurements as well to make one that would be carry your weight. You don't want anything too powerful. Next thing you know, you're on the ground. The next thing you know, you're 60 feet in the air.
The grappling
It's too
hook doesn't.
powerful.
Not a grappling hook. Not a retractable grappling hook. No, I just want a grappling hook. I want a hook and
Attached to a rope.
attached to a rope. That's all I want.
I don't know if this is the place that you would buy one of those.
Look,
Fine.
lad, I wink
Can
at the last. I say, "Oh, we'll get the quote for that for you, Lalo. I'll make sure that they quote that for you tomorrow.
Can I at least get
That
the
one's a bit
Can I get the caltrips?
complex.
Caltrips, yeah, we could do those.
Do you
Would
have a
you
hook?
like a caltrips bomb, or do you just want a bag of caltrips?
A bag of caltrips or a bomb would be fine. Yes, give me a dozen caltrip bombs and a dozen smoke bombs and one hook so that I can attach it to my rope. Just if you don't mind, I'm sure you could find something somewhere. Just it makes it more simple if I can buy from you. I know it might be a little more expensive. And then of course the thing that I want more than anything, I need a mechanism for picking locks if you don't really know how to do it.
You're not using the right hammer, lad. You
Uh,
just
I mean,
fucking break it.
that would more depend on the lock. What kind of lock are we dealing with?
Mm, Just locks for houses and jewelry and things like that. Doors.
Locks of the thieving nature.
Well, I'm not trying to thieve, but I'm really trying to put together. I'm gonna be honest. I really think that I could do well as a locksmith, and I find that if I have something like this, it would be quite helpful. It's one of the things I do in my trade is
Well,
help with the locks.
I'd imagine a locksmith would be quite successful if he had tools that could get
The
into any
skills
lock.
to. Yeah, right. I mean, and if that's the case, then make me one too. I might become a locksmith after my adventuring days.
I am a little
Add
bit.
it to my resume.
I feel a little bit taken aback that you would make such an accusation about me. I'm a man of the cloth, after all.
Don't be a Ken. She's getting you a goddamn hook for God's sake, and this is an artificer's shop. Test the man's metal. Put your grandfather's mind to work.
That's what I'm asking
Make a
for.
damn retractable hook, lad.
I'm asking for a magical lockpick.
This isn't magic. This is mind and
Fine.
metal.
An automatic lockpick.
Well, I mean, maybe if you had an example of the lock that you were trying to pick, I could give it to him and he could work something out. I doubt it would be cheap, though.
It could
She's
be.
not making you a goddamn Swiss Army lockpick, lad.
I need a lockpick that gets into locks. Normal house locks.
Oh, so those of the thieving nature, eh?
I don't
It's
know.
not for thieving.
I don't know if
Oh,
I feel
okay, lad.
comfortable with this line of questioning anymore.
I work for the guards.
Well,
We're trying to find a way so that we can get into people's houses when they're not there and there's a problem. Like maybe the cat, if there's a cat stuck, all right? We don't want to break down the house every time. Or if there's an emergency and someone has a heart attack. I wouldn't do anything awful. I'm a good man.
I'll be honest, you're the first non-Amishan guard I've seen.
Okay, that's because I'm here on a scholarship. That's why I was able to get that.
look, lass. I'm an honest man.
He's an honest
After
man.
the
We're
after
honest
the
men.
we had heard of the of the war that was approaching, and you know how the Amishans are with their armies and the soldiers. They want Amishan blood, so they've you know hired a few people to come in from the outside and just protect the city while they send Amishan men out to war. It's
And
a
of
bit of a
course,
new thing,
yes, that's
but
true. But I didn't want to scare you. But the truth is that while we're here, we try to protect everyone here before there's actually a war here.
look, he's a
Otherwise,
god for hire, lass. That's what
yeah,
he's trying to say. He's a
yeah,
god for hire, and so am I. To be quite frank with you, I
yeah.
just don't like to request things that seem a little counterintuitive to the nature of our business here. I try to find something like you know, goggles to so I can see crime and see how beautiful the city is and get a better view of the just my surroundings. He's more of a he likes to think outside of the box, but we are those that have been hired by the Amishan government to protect the city while the Amishan men and go out to war and fight off these awful Boresians that take advantage of that is not theirs. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I okay. I mean, if that's the case, then I can have him, maybe look into see what he could do.
Regardless, it seems as though you might need something that at least some kind of indication on the type of lock. Am I right? Like if it's going to be house locks, obviously, we should maybe try to draw up a sketch of what a normal house lock would look like. That way you can make something that could be a little adaptable. But we can't expect a lock picking mechanism that would be, used for houses to work on something like, I don't know, a bank or something like that, right, Layla? I mean, that's based on what you're saying. It sounds like, you might need to go do random inspections on banks, lad.
No, 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 no. It's random inspections
I'm
on
just
houses.
pulling your chain, lad. I'm pulling your chain.
Although I
Learn
could
to
you
take
do
a joke.
it would be good to be able to do random inspections on banks too.
Do you need to put on your other damn hat so you can understand sarcasm, lad?
No.
Okay.
Look, it sounds like it's gonna be a problem. If you don't want to make it for me, you don't have to.
I
I,
it are you saying her grandfather wouldn't be capable of such a thing?
I mean, it sounds like maybe they can't.
You
He's
never
not.
question artificers' work until
I,
it doesn't work.
well, it sounds like she can't do it.
Well,
Well,
she's not the one that's doing
I
it.
would have to ask him. I don't know. It just
Yeah.
seems like a complicated task, but
You are quite the type to jump to the gun, Lalo. Like, the way that you talked about the friend that you're wearing right there, it seems like you're kind of a negative Nancy.
Also, sometimes when we go into the treasure, we visit dungeons from time to time, and there's treasure chests, and we need to get into them, and it would be nice not to pull the whole chest.
oh, y'all have been to dungeons.
Sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Why do we
I'm sure
look
you
like?
get. I'm sure you know. Have you ever met a dwarf lass? I mean, we. I come from a dungeon, basically.
I I can't say I believe you're the first dwarf I've met here.
Oh, oh, but don't put a tarnish on that of the dwarven kind.
No, you're very cheerful.
Oh, I quite appreciate that.
Well, at the very least, I'll take the caltrip bombs and the smoke bomb.
How much will the dozen calcium bombs go for, lass?
I can only quote, but I would imagine they'll be a little bit more expensive. Probably 10 gold.
Right. So we're looking at about 15 for his order, and after you talk to your grandfather, you and I can discuss, you know, my request tomorrow morning, right?
Yes.
All right then.
Oh, can I
Well,
get I need a flashlight too.
Flashlight? Like a lantern?
Yeah, but more
what is
tactical.
this thing that you're?
It needs to be more. It needs to be able to. Okay, so a lantern.
What would be the
Imagine,
point of a light that
uh,
flashes, lad?
imagine a lantern that turns on and off and is directed in one direction.
Look, lad, I think you're
Focus.
speaking. You're speaking. When's the last time you ate? I'm sorry, lass. This man, he just. I think the heat might be getting to him just a wee bit.
I,
J-
yeah.
just I'll see you tomorrow morning, lass, and I usher Laylo out of the
Okay.
shop.
I'm gonna go
A
talk to my dad.
flashlight? What the hell are you talking about, lad?
It's a
What the
light and
fuck
it
is this?
flashes.
Come on, come on. You and your damn pipe dreams coming up with these weird ass fucking names. Come on, let's go get some food.
I need to be able to see.
As we leave the shop, you got to learn to keep your damn mouth shut, lad. You got to. The things that you're saying, they're coming off as quite crude.
They're
We're
not.
in a different place. You
They're
asking
not
for a damn
crude.
lockpick that gets into jewelry boxes and treasures and doors?
Yeah, because I go underneath into
You're
dungeons.
lucky that my charm is, just irresistible, and she believed our story that we are gods. I mean, simple-minded wench, but it's you gotta just think before you talk.
I think you made it worse.
I don't think so. Did you
I
not
think
hear? She called me charming.
charmingly awkward.
Yeah, I'm the awkward one. As you pull out your fucking tail and wrap it around me brow. I'm the fucking awkward one.
Oh, you liked it.
I didn't say I disliked it, but the others might find it a little bit odd.
I think Amishans enjoy the PDA.
I'm pretty sure in their religion, anything that's not brown is if it's not brown, it brings a frown. That's the term that I've heard go around these parts.
Well, I too enjoy good shit, so you know.
Let's go get some food and then meet the boys. I'm starving.
Okay, to the food. We go find a street vendor.
We'll
Nice.
just load up on food while these guys do their shopping.
Yep. Let's go over to Martin.
I look around for a potion shop. Do I find one? Kind of haphazardly looking around, not really paying too much attention.
You do come across a shop that does seem to be selling alchemical products.
The most potions of potions.
The potion seller.
Potion master. All right. Martin sees that shop and he's gonna enter. He's gonna walk up. He's gonna look around, see if there's anyone at the front desk. There is a front desk.
Walk inside, and there is a middle-aged Amitian woman, sort of working with some brews.
I yeah. Excuse me.
You all right over
No, I'm fine. Sorry.
there? Are you okay, son? Do you need help with something?
Yes. I was looking to buy some potions.
Okay.
Was
What kind of potions were you looking for?
do you have anything for like um sadness?
Well, you see, son, we typically don't sell potions that affect emotions. That's part of what makes you you, you know? You have to experience those emotions.
But yeah, yeah, you don't have something that can like make make him like go away temporarily.
Look, tell you're really struggling with this, but you know, whatever it is you're sad about, you're sad for a reason because, you lost something or, you're missing something that you cherish. And you just got to remember all those good moments.
Hey, how about a health potion? Can I buy a health potion? Maybe that will work.
Here, I'll tell you what. She walks back into the back real quick and comes back out with a small vial. Goes, if you ever feeling really down, you can just take this. Not all of it, just a couple drinks, and it might make you feel a little bit better.
Really? Um, I, I, I don't know what to say. What, what, um, what do I owe you?
Nothing. That one's on the house.
Th- thank you. Um, thank you. Barton kind of looks a little disheveled, looking down. He's fidgeting with the potion in his hand. He's gonna kind
Troll.
of awkwardly walk out.
Martin's getting into drugs.
It's part of the lore.
And since Martin skipped breakfast, his stomach's probably rumbling. Feeling a little.
I guess you didn't see that part where I handed you some berries, very stealthily.
No, Martin would have been.
Nobody wants to eat those shitty
Yeah,
berries.
Martin would not have eaten those anyway, because he was not eating anything during breakfast.
Tragic.
My boy's gonna find a food stand.
Ooh. Does he find us?
Yeah, we'll say y'all find the same food stand. Now, Newland. What is a Newland up to?
I am very methodically searching for shiny objects using my post-nut clarity. Just see things in a light I've never seen before.
You start to search around, and there's plenty of knickknacks here and there. There's plenty of little shops selling random assortments of goodies. But you don't see a whole lot that catches your eye until you come across this jewelry store. And they have a bunch of jewelry sort of placed out on display. But in the main display, right in the middle, there's this big necklace that has a golden sort of some kind of figurine at the end of the chain. It just catches your eye. You can't get off of it.
I walk up to the display. I kind of lean over it using my my bird brain, and I just stare at the object intensely. Stare
As
at its soul.
you get closer to it, you realize the figurine is some kind of beetle, sort of similar to the one that you stole from the sun.
Acquired, not stole.
Acquired from the sun. But it's another insect, crafted really well out of gold. It has little jewels sort of making up the colors of the beetle.
Was there like a shopkeeper or something nearby?
Yeah. Kind of seeing you eyeballing it, gentleman sort of walks up to you. Oh, Something catch your interest, good sir.
Why? Well, yes, it has. What would I need to do to get inside this case?
I mean, I could pull something out if you wanted to see it.
I don't want to see it. I want to hold it. Take it with me.
You want to buy something?
No, not buy. Acquire.
You want to take something?
Well, yes, I guess that's one way to put it.
I mean, I could. If you're interested in this necklace, I could definitely sell it to you. But I can't just let you leave with it.
What do you mean sell?
Well, that's kind of how things work. Could you give me something like gold for the necklace, and then I let you have the necklace?
I reach down into my pouch of shiny objects and I guess I pull out my my amulet that was definitely not stolen, but 100% stolen, and my flute and the short sword I found. I don't remember who. I feel like this is somebody's short sword, not
Do
my
you have
short
It's
thoughts?
definitely
Yeah,
Thox
that was
plus
Thox,
the
yeah.
plus ones.
sword.
This
Yeah,
is plus
short sword
one
plus
sword.
one. I pull all of them out for him to display. I don't pull out the locust, however, because well, intuition.
Did you want to barter these items for this?
Look, pal. I use them a lot of terms. I don't know what you mean. Do you want any of these?
He sort of looks over. Well, this amulet is very finely crafted. It looks to be mostly real. Seems of pretty decent value. And this sword right now with the steel shortage, this is very valuable. I could give you this necklace in trade for the sword and the amulet.
Done.
Well, okay then. He wraps up the necklace and hands it to you and takes the sword and the amulet.
Is there any particular item I should be adding to my equipment, or?
Right now, just call it just call it whatever, necklace with the insect figurine, or it's not going to have a name in D&D Beyond. And you don't know what it is yet.
A fine addition to my collection. Oh yeah. I put it in my pouch of shiny objects, and I continue searching for shiny objects.
You leave to search for shiny objects, and that's when you see Martin and Puther and Lalo all going to a food stand to get food. Or meeting at the same food stand to get food.
Well, this is some good ass food, don't you think?
Yeah, this kebab isn't too good, no.
We'll put the kebab back. Get you a different one. What do you see on the menu that you like? Just get it.
I'm not really hungry anymore.
Why not eat one of these berries? I
Do you
pull
do
out
you, do you want
one of
the?
my 9 remaining berries.
Uh, I don't. I don't think I can. I don't think I can eat berries anymore. To be honest.
Nonsense. You have to eat something. And I insert the berry towards his mouth orifice thing.
Okay, I'll eat it. Okay. Yeah. Jeez. Just. He's gonna try to stop your hand from going into his mouth. Gonna try to get the berry out of your hand.
Well, let's see. Well, I have a strength of +0, so.
Joke's on you. I have a strength of -1.
Would you like to roll?
Are you trying to force feed me right now? Even
Yes.
though I'm agreeing to being fed the berry?
You're trying to stop my hand.
To feed it myself.
Oh, well, if you take it out of your hand and put it in your mouth, then I suppose you will not have to roll.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, eat it, you.
Oh, okay, look, okay. I'm eating the berry, okay?
Good. Just like that.
Oh,
I thought those berries tasted bad.
yeah, they're still not any better.
Hey, I gotta ask you, do you any of you know how to play music?
Well, I mean, I have a flute.
Can you use it?
I pull out my flute from my bag of shiny objects.
And
I start playing really fucking shittily. I'll go ahead and roll for performance.
See if you even get a sound out of it.
I mean, I played it at a Fox funeral. Hold on, it's my performance. Yeah, that's a 3.
I'm gonna cover
Uh,
up the holes on the flute immediately with telekinesis.
Well, as he starts playing, I also want to start singing old dwarven, like old dwarven songs. If you could play like a dwarven, like based on my performance, a dwarven, like song, then I don't know.
Some throat
I'll roll
singing.
for performance as well. Yeah, some like dwarven throat music. I rolled a unnatural 20. So even though the flute's bad, you still got the voice of an angel with the dwarven throat music.
Give me a wooloo.
Something like this.
y'all are black dwarven throat music and horrific flute playing until Lalo stops the flute from operating by covering up the holes.
Um,
I'm gonna.
How was that, lad? You haven't had a performance like that. That's a sweet good start to the band there, Martin. I mean, Newland. Don't
Indeed,
get much better than that. With your superb fluting skills and my superb
do they have
voice.
do they have much music down in the Underdark?
Well, yeah, I would say so. I mean, we had a fair share of instrument. I guess, musical artist. Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm. And you like that playing?
I mean, yeah, I thought it was pretty good. To be quite honest with you.
It
But
it really hurt my ears.
so here's the problem with you youngins, is that music isn't about the quality of the sound; it's about the passion that goes into it. This man went out on a limb, knowing that he may not be the best fluter in the world, but he still tried to play something. And I find it quite rude that you just stopped him from playing. The only way he can get better is by, continuing to try. If it's music that you want, you got to start from somewhere, right?
Well, Newland, if you want to play it, I'll pay for you to get lessons. In the meantime, let's get this check and head on to the castle, to the palace.
Put it on Laylo's tab. I'll walk in.
I walked out first.
I followed you because I can't see. So, I mean,
Hey,
I'm not going to just walk out by myself.
are you holding on to my cloak? You're holding on to my cloak.
I'm holding on to your tail.
My tail's wrapped around my waist.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want it to be, you can hold on to my tail. I'll
No,
hold
that's kind of erotic. I prefer not to. Hold on to your cloak.
You can hold on to my tail if you want.
All right, you'll head off to the palace, which is sort of a big structure in the middle of the market. And as y'all sort of approach, there's seems to be a lot of going on at the palace. Guards going in and out. Lots of important people, sort of important looking people, sort of going in and out. Everyone does seem to be in that same sort of solemn mood, though.
Everyone's just vibing with Martin right now, dude.
Wow.
Different reasons.
All right, I'm gonna go inside and look around for Famir.
As y'all approach the door, a couple guards sort of cut y'all off. All entrance into the palace is blocked except for those that have appointments.
We have an appointment.
I don't believe you do.
Then you would be wrong. We're here to see Famir and the Queen.
The Empress.
Yeah, she's an empress here, but we call them queens where I'm from.
Well, I don't recognize anybody on my list of appointments. It looks like it would be a group of ragtag adventurers.
Excuse me. We're anything but ragtag. This man here is Martin. He's a powerful sorcerer. And quite useful to the Empire.
Martin looks very depressed. Saggy eyes, looking down at his feet. Just kind of.
Don't let his appearance don't misjudge his appearance. They don't always show what's on the inside. Besides, Famir is waiting for us. And the Queen and the Empress expects us.
Well, what seems to be the problem here? I was supposed to meet Famir. Where is he?
Guard, you can come with us if you'd like, but it would be best that you escort us to Famir. We
If
need to
y'all,
see him.
I can send word to Famir, and if he wishes to speak to y'all, then he will come out. But you are not allowed into the.
But we've been requested.
Let's not push our button. Let's not push their buttons and get into another scenario that got your friend in trouble.
You know, Putha.
I'd like not to meet anyone new like I had to meet you, Laylo. Maybe it's best if we just wait.
Well, I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter.
Yes, I'm sure that that will be reviewed. He sends one of the other guards off into the palace.
Right, he didn't even get his badge number. Come on, not even a good Karen.
Uh, don't worry.
After a little bit, guard comes back and Famir right behind him.
Famir, it's good to see you.
Ah, Lalo, how are you doing?
Good. This guard didn't let us in. I was quite annoyed, but
Well, yes, I don't think many people will be allowed in the palace right now.
I suppose he is profiling me a little bit, but that's fine.
Well, you were also just in jail yesterday, so
You think he knows that?
well, maybe his intuition's good. Who knows?
If his intuition was good, he would know I'm a good man. Dragon man? Man dragon. Puther, am I a man dragon or a dragon man?
Hmm. I think it's up for interpretation, depending on, who you ask. What do you think, Famir? Dragon man or man dragon?
Well, there was a man first. If Batman,
Maybe,
so Dragon Man. Yeah. Batman, Dragon Man.
maybe a mandrake.
That's a, that's a root. That's a plant.
Maybe you're a root.
Ooh.
I have roots. So Famir, what's the plan?
Well, I was going to say we could try to set up another appointment with the Empress, since y'all had to miss yesterday's. However, with the new news, I don't know how easy that will be, but I can definitely try.
Okay. When do you think we should try?
I'm sure she's very busy today. I hate doing this, but maybe tomorrow would be best bet.
Fair enough. Switches his hats. Well, if we're gonna do that, then if you have a moment, Puther, you want to describe your dream to Famir over here? Maybe he can help you a little bit. You had a curious dream. And as we all know, dreams have many meanings.
Can I do like an intuition check against Famir? Well, let
Okay.
me ask you this, Famir. Are you a man of God?
I mean,
Puther, you just got through telling me not to ask certain things.
Oh, it wasn't that. I told you to think before you talk.
And I think maybe, perhaps, man, this is a conversation.
I've only met this man once or twice before I go share my intimate moments. I'd rather, get a feeling for the type of man that he is.
I think you ought to
So
buy him
ask
a drink.
again, Famir. What are you a man of God?
I mean, I am a man of the Amishan religion, but I'm also a realist, if you would say. I'm a man of my own destiny. I've made myself, regardless of what gods I fear and respect.
Hmm. Well, if you're free tonight, perhaps you could join us at the tavern and I can tell you about my dream after a few drinks. But here is not the time nor the place. I do think you'll find it quite interesting.
I suppose I could come to the tavern for some wine later this evening.
Very well. Meet us at sunset.
Layla
Yeah?
tells Famir in his head, if you find some. if, if you want to go somewhere a little more private, Famir, I can. We can have something more than wine, whiskey, if you will. It's up to you.
Amir will be fine with wine. Thank you.
Obliged. And he tips his head and he goes, "All right, gang. Famir, you guys have any libraries that might have some scrolls or whatnot, or some sages? A wise man."
I mean, I suppose in the main pyramid, but you wouldn't be allowed in there.
All right, no worries. What about rehabilitation centers?
No, I'm afraid we're fresh out of those.
Okay. Anyone
What if you
else?
need rehabilitated?
This man doesn't know how to use his wings. And honestly, he might be a little bit of a, and he kind of leans over it, a retard. He might, I
What
need
of those that might be more along the lines of a whisperer of sorts. I'm not quite sure what the proper terminology is, but I don't know. Back in the old days, we would us dwarves we would speak to those with a third eye of sorts. That might be able to, you know, share some information that I could be missing. Maybe in like a darker part of the city, perhaps, or like a gypsy of sorts.
Well, to be honest, our the Empress is probably the one you'd want to talk to about that.
Hmm. Perhaps I'll bring it up to her when we speak, but for now, I'll just keep it to myself and share with you this evening.
All right,
Uh,
Famir. Unless anything needs anyone else, we're gonna head out. You'll know where to find us. What time do you want to meet?
I thought we said sunset.
Sunset is
that we
perfect.
did.
Well, then I shall see y'all there. In the meantime, I've got a ton of crap to deal with.
All right, lads. Famir, it's been great seeing you. Guard, perhaps we can be better friends in the future. Tips his hat, turns around. All right, boys.
Oh,
Uh,
we're leaving now.
I got,
Okay.
I gotta have a talk with you. And I have been a little bit secretive about this, but I have a chest that I have acquired. Apparently, it came from a wreck. He points it on this map. It's like apparently it was over here. The chest is enchanted in some way, and it cannot be opened, but with a key. Uh, I need you come with me so we can go over there and get it open. Does anyone want to come and search this shipwreck with me? There might be treasures. I'm looking for a key, but there's probably lots of other treasures.
I don't know what a treasure is, but it sounds shiny.
All right. Well, let's head out. You got to give it to me though if you see the key. You understand, Yulin? I need the key. I will
Yes,
help you get
that's
other
what you believe.
treasures if you give me the key. Agreed?
As long as the key isn't the shiniest.
All right, sounds good. Pother, Martin.
Um, I, 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 I think I'd rather stay in my room for now.
Why don't you just come with us instead?
Um, where,
We
uh,
we we need you, Martin. I need you.
where exactly is the ship?
He shows you on his little map.
Jeez, that's pretty far.
It's not that bad. It's like it's just out to an island out there. Come on, we'll go to the harbor and we'll procure a little ship, a skiff. Y'all down?
I mean, I could also just make a little block of ice that we could float on.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. How are you gonna move us though?
I don't know. Find his a stick.
Well, let's just go get a let's go get a boat. So Layla's gonna go, and unless anyone objects, head to go get a boat.
I guess no one objects.
Yeah, I guess no one objects.
Y'all
I'm all for an adventure.
y'all head sort of to the dock. Few ships already there, stationed.
Pussy.
Normal going ons, loadings of supplies and stuff.
Pussy, you see anyone over here that you think might be able to take us? We just need a small ship. Maybe we can get like a rental.
Don't
I see a lot of people over here that could take us, but you really just got to ask. What were you gonna say, Martin?
So
like any of these people have like rowboats or like an emergency boat we could take.
I mean, I don't think we need anything too crazy. I'm sure any of your magic users could just get us across. I mean, I'm not that proficient in the sails. Just get me on a train or something like that, and yeah, sure, I might be able to get us there. But on a boat, I don't not a big fan of the water. If you know, I don't know. It's not my favorite.
Layla
I'll
just
go
goes.
ask though.
He
I'll
goes.
go ask the dockmaster.
Nice. Layla's gonna go with you.
I mean, we could also just swim. You know, I'll push the current. You know, towards our back. I could do that too.
Well, what do you think, Martin? Do you want to get wet? I'm not going to lie. I have all this armor on and I have quite the rucksack.
I mean, I can take out the water too. I've done it before on myself.
Have you done it on multiple people at once?
I can do it one at a time. I think. I don't know. I've never tried on multiple people.
Perhaps we try in maybe a more controlled environment. I did. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen your magic. I don't know how proficient you are in your abilities. Perhaps maybe Laylo can speak on your behalf. This isn't a decision for me to make alone.
Let's go ahead and get us a little boat. I think Martin can get us there quicker on the boat, but let's at least inquire as to the price.
Well, I'll go ask the dockmaster. I'll head over to what appears to be the dockmaster, Landon.
You find an older woman who looks like she's sort of in charge of everything. Started directing people around the dock.
Excuse me, lass.
Who you calling lass?
Oh, lad, apologies.
I'm not a lad either.
Well, then what do you prefer to go by then?
I don't know. What do you need?
Well, I need a damn boat. That's why I came over here.
You
I
need
need
a
just
whole
something
boat,
small
huh?
for, no, not a whole boat, just something small that could hold 4 of us for just a quick trip.
Like a skiff? Renting or buying?
Renting. We're only renting.
Hmm.
For it. I don't know. How long do you think we'd need it for, Lelo? A few hours? Half a day?
Figure it. Might as well go the full day.
A full day's rental of a little skiff that could hold 4?
We only rent by the hour.
Okay, well then 24 hours. Jesus.
You'll pay when you bring it back. Look,
Oh,
if you need to rent a
okay.
skiff, 5 silver an hour. and a 5 gold deposit that you'll get back upon my skiff coming back in good condition.
All right. Well, here's your 5 gold deposit. Then point us to the skiff.
Sort of points to a line of skiffs
Oh,
tied up on a dock.
do we want
Well,
insurance? Do we want the insurance?
which? No insurance.
No
That's
insurance.
fine.
No insurance. You break my skiff, I break you.
Well, which one is ours? There's quite a few down there.
Pick one. It doesn't matter.
But I'll take the blue one.
There is no blue one. They're all wood colored.
I'll take the wood-colored one then. Where's the
can't-
keys?
They're all wood colored.
You can't see too well. That's the problem. But that one over there does kind of have a white, a bluish tinge to it.
A
I think,
bluish hue.
I think that's
Just seaweed.
yeah. I think that's just the water with a little bit.
Your
of
boats aren't
seaweed.
properly cleaned?
No, you should clean it before you bring it back, though. That would be very helpful. Thank you.
Well, I don't think it's that person that was before us did. I'll tell you what. I will clean it when I get back. But at the discounted rate of 3.5 silver per hour.
Or you could just not clean it, and I'll still
Yeah,
charge
that's
5
probably a
silver an
better.
hour.
That's probably the best idea because I'm not cleaning that shit.
That's good, and I'm not lowering my price.
That's fine. I was fine with the price that was before.
Let's go take a look at it
can we-
together.
All
gotta
right,
pick-
I'm leaving.
Can we get in the boat?
All right.
Let's get in the boat. Let's make sure. Let's give it a little once over. Make sure there's nothing wrong with it.
Have a good day, ass.
Have a good
What
day,
was that?
Hole.
I said, have a good day, lass.
That's what I thought you said.
Fucking dumb
He
bitch.
said ass the first time.
Well, that woman was a piece of work.
Well, I'll leave her a piece of work before I give the fucking boat back. You bet your sweet fucking ass.
Well, we
I'm gonna
want
take a huge fucking dwarven shit on it.
Well, you can't.
Nothing. There's nothing you
But
can say.
She's
Don't you
gonna,
want your money?
Yeah, she's gonna keep the deposit.
No, she's not. It's for damage. I'm not gonna fucking damage it with my shite.
I don't know about dwarf goop, but I mean, is it like acidic? Is it like
Is it fucking acidic? No, lad. It's far worse. It smells deceptively good. You're like, oh, this shit, I don't mind picking up with my bare hands. But then give it about, 3 minutes after it's been on your fucking bare hands. That shit will stink. That shit will last with you for 3 days. Anyways, let's get on the damn boat.
Getting on the boat.
Yeah, walk up and pick out one of the skiffs. They're all pieces of shit.
Well, gonna grab this skiff. This looks good here. Y'all like it? I like it too.
they all kind of look bad.
Yeah, but this one feels right to me. Something in the wood. You know?
I
Feels nice.
guess I could plug any holes if they happen.
Yeah. All right, everybody get in now. Come on. One at a time.
Well, don't just fucking stand there. Help me get in.
I'm helping you. Come
God
on.
damn it.
Here, take my tail
Come
for
on.
support.
Come on,
I
hold the
got you.
damn boat.
I'm holding you here. And he uses his
Come on, damn it.
He uses his telekinesis to
Hold the
help
fuck.
steady him.
Quit rocking it.
I'm not rocking
You
the
piece
boat.
of shite. Quit fucking rocking it.
No.
I kind of just throw myself in the boat. Ugh. Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are fucking useless.
All
I
right.
start swaying back and forth to try and rock the boat.
Don't
a
you
little bit.
fucking do that to me, you stupid cunt.
Martin, would you propel us to where we need to go?
Oh,
Not too fast, though, Martin.
alright.
Not too fast.
all right. I'll
Slow down,
go,
slow down.
I'll go at like half. Okay, they're okay. There we go.
Watch out for the
faster.
damn rocks, Martin.
A little faster.
There's rocks,
Okay,
Martin.
I
Little
see
faster,
that.
Martin.
Jesus fucking
I see
Christ,
the
quit
rocks.
rocking, Newland.
Martin, you gotta go faster.
Quit moving the damn boat,
There's
Noli.
people behind us.
Okay, I'll
Hurry, Martin, hurry! Not too fast,
it's
though,
making
Martin.
a wake though.
Martin, come on,
Martin,
goddammit!
Martin,
Are
don't
we there
cross
yet?
that wake.
Oh God, I'm gonna be fucking sick.
I'm stopping. Okay.
No, keep
Oh.
going. It makes
Don't
it
stop,
worse.
goddammit!
Oh
Just
no,
keep
okay,
going.
alright,
Stop leaving me behind
I'm
this,
going
Martin.
You're
faster.
gonna hit
I'm going
Slow
someone.
down,
faster.
not too fast,
Martin,
Martin.
hurry up.
I'm
God
Martin,
going.
we're
damn
right
it!
here. Martin, take a
Are we
right.
there yet? Hello.
Go over there.
Should I roll for help?
And after all that, y'all finally untie the boat and release it from the dock.
Oh God, I don't feel too good. Oh.
We head on out.
Alright, I'll go have speed this time.
Martin, faster.
God. I can't see shite.
What's with all this fog? I thought it was supposed to be sunny today.
Fog.
Slowly head out from the dock, across the bay, towards the little island you'll see off into the distance.
I think I've weed myself, lads. I thought you, Martin. How the fuck did you think you were gonna get us across this goddamn thing without a damn boat?
I mean, I can make ice. And ice does float.
So he'd be sick and cold.
What they cold is nothing to me, but
Oh.
water that you can walk on, count me out.
Wait,
I just feel like water on me. Why do you think I didn't shower this fucking morning?
you've
I could barely stand it.
what do you?
Speaking of that, Martin, can you wash him off a little bit? He's a little stinky.
I don't fucking stink.
I mean,
What-
I don't really feel comfortable doing that. I'm
I
kind
don't
of
feel comfortable with you doing that either.
Yeah, smell.
I'm kind of already at my limit pushing this boat.
Look, are
Alright.
we there yet? I can't see shite. Oh, the fucking. Oh. The reflection of this goddamn sun on this fucking water. I don't know how I'm supposed to see. How do you guys do this?
Aren't your eyes like different from ours?
Well, duh? Can you not fucking tell? Are you the fucking blind one? I can't see shite. I can't see nothing, Martin.
I don't know. Maybe
And here I was thinking I was the one that was impaired, but Jesus Christ.
I mean
Alright. Ease off. Calm down.
Look, I told you I don't like the fucking water.
Look, hey, I
Nothing
got
good comes from it.
look at this, and he pulls out some snacks that he had bought. What I got for you.
Get that shit
Mm,
out from me.
This is some licorice.
Licorice.
Get rid of the ish part of it, and you got me.
Have you tried licorice before? It's a candy.
I'd rather the ish be gone.
It's a I have some liquor too if you would like.
That's what I'm talking about. Then that's all you had to
But
fucking say.
last time I gave you liquor, you passed out for a day.
What? I'll drink you under the table, scrub.
the famous line.
He said it. He said it.
Exclusive.
Wah, 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 wah.
Did you get any regular liquor?
I couldn't. I don't even know how I wound up in that damn hat shop. Nonetheless, be able to find where the fuck I was going in that damn city.
Do you actually want some of this liquor?
No, I'll be all right. This sun, I can be a tad dramatic at times. The water's
Alright.
really not that bad. You know, it's just one of those things that I just. I'll be honest. I can't swim.
While he's talking about this, Laylo does like a Captain Morgan on the front end of the
Be
skit,
careful, lad.
and he pulls out his dragon whiskey and takes a swig.
Be careful, lad. Look, it's not the water that I'm. It's not even necessarily the water that I'm afraid of. It's more the. It's more so the what lies beneath. We don't. These oceans and this kind of stuff are things that we don't have where I'm from. Sure, I can bathe. I can do that stuff. I drink water. I can do the normal things. But when it comes to this is new to me. So I'd appreciate just a little bit of sympathy when you're dragging me on this type of shit show.
I can understand that, friend.
I mean,
You sure you don't want a piece of the? You sure you don't want any of this whiskey?
No, I'll be all right. Not before a trek like this. I don't trust myself when I drink.
if it makes you feel any better, if I'm around, you probably won't drown.
That does make me feel much better. I would appreciate it.
And at that note, Laylo jumps into the water.
Oh God.
Laylo, I don't think we're there yet.
Just keep going. Honestly, like
Martin, stop.
sometimes I just don't. This.
He's backstroking in front of you.
Laylo.
Shark! Shark!
He's using his tail to propel him.
I grab some of the rock munitions and cast magic stone and start throwing them at the shark.
There's no shark.
Shark!
There's
There's
no
a shark in the water, Laylo!
There's no fucking shark.
Get the fook out!
I throw all three of my
Holy
rocks.
shite! Look at the size of that thing.
Why won't it go down?
It's fucking huge.
I don't.
Oh my god.
I don't see a shark
Can
anywhere.
you get him back on the boat though? I'd like to get to this island and
I mean,
you know.
I can.
I feel like
but
he was the one that was dragging us along, and he's fucking taking a sweet ass time.
No, I'm going fast. He's what? Laylo's moving real quick right next to the boat.
I stopped.
He
Why'd you
did
stop, Martin?
I stopped. I stopped because you fell out.
I didn't fall. I was just going for a swim. I like the water.
Well, why
I
why
I like the water. I like the water, Martin. I'm just trying to get a little bit of swimming in. I think clearly in it. I've always liked the water.
and
The shark is talking.
Keep moving.
all right.
Fucking sharks. Next thing you know, there are freaking laser beams on the freaking heads.
I'm just gonna keep going.
I'll lead you. And he just kind of like swims like a fucking sea serpent.
All right. After a while of boat shenanigans, you'll finally make it to the little island off the shore of Immersus. And just like the guy said there would be, there's a medium-sized shipwreck sort of crashed up on the island, but it looks old. It looks like it's been there a while.
I want to have looked under the water on my way up there. That's why one of the main reasons I was swimming.
Just normal water life on the way there.
I inspect for shiny objects.
Yeah, I'm gonna also look around to see if I can find anything. Remember, we're looking for a key.
I
what-
specifically only look for shiny objects.
I think so needs to go like inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna head into the shipwreck.
I'll get off this damn. I'll go with you. Just get me off this boat.
Martin, you mind getting me dry here real quick?
Should we tie the boat up or something?
I can beach the boat. Here, let me do that first.
Yeah, do that before I get off, please.
Uh,
I'll stay on until you do that.
Beach
and
the boat and dry me up.
and there we go. Okay, okay. Hopefully nothing too bad happened underneath. All right. Just stand still, lay low.
Puts his hands out like the Christ.
I'm gonna try to take all the water out of his clothes.
Okay.
Form a nice little ball. Just throw that ball away.
Dry him off.
All right. There you go. That should yeah. You should be dry.
Thank you. I feel dry.
All right. So, um, I guess we'll make Puther go first.
All right, I'll go first.
I'll go first.
I don't mind. Is it?
I mean,
We should. How big is the ship?
it's probably dark in there.
I'm gonna go first. And if it's dark, I'll light a torch.
So y'all walk. There's sort of a hole at the front of the ship where it's sort of crashed ashore. And so you can enter into it from there. It's not dark because there's light coming from holes through the deck, sort of lighting things up. As you first enter, there's looks like just storage boxes. Nothing crazy. Just sort of lined up along the hole, and then sort of the back half of the ship is like submerged underwater because it's sort of tilted onto the island. Or
Does
not
this
back
ship
half,
look
but like the
familiar at
back
all?
bottom. Can't really tell.
I'm gonna look into the back half and just walk down into the back half that's underwater.
You walk into the water, sort of leading down to the back half. And like I said, it's not a huge ship. There's just a small area that's sort of underwater back there. And it's pretty much completely empty. You can see from the light that's coming from up above. Except for one thing you notice. There is a hole leading back out into the ocean at the very back of the ship. But you notice the hole that's leading back out into the ocean. It's pitch black.
I'm gonna
The
go.
hole, I was gonna say the hole itself, the wood's sort of like twisted outwards, like whatever created the hole came from inside the ship.
Yeah, I was about to say, time to put your wiener in there.
Okay. I'm gonna go through the hole.
You have to swim through it.
Yeah, it's like a 3x3 hole.
I'm gonna put my head up and I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna be like, hey, guys, there's a hole here. I'm gonna go through it. And then I head
Perhaps
through it.
Martin could remove some of the water that's trapped inside here, or is the boat itself, half of it is in the ocean?
He gets excited and he just goes through it.
Are you able to fit through that little bitty hole?
I guess he's just going for it.
You head back into the water and head back down towards the hole. And as you sort of approach the hole, you notice that the warm water sort of from the shore or in the back of the ship is sort of mixing with the colder water that seems to be coming from the hole.
Wait, okay.
Maybe we should watch him to make sure he doesn't get stuck.
Can I fit through the hole?
Yeah.
I go through it.
As you go through the hole, immediately the first thing you notice is the water pressure goes up an immense amount. You're almost frozen in place, and you start to hear your bones like creak and crack as the water pressure is pushing against you. You
Alright. Am I taking damage like that bad?
Right on the verge of it. And the pain sort of overwhelms you at first, and then you kind of like take a look at your surroundings. The water is very cold. It doesn't make sense why it's so dark. You should just be like right on the other side of the ship. It should still be almost basically on shore. But it's pitch black. You can't see anything. Once again, though, after your eyes adjust for a little bit, you do sort of see a purple light. Just kind of like on the horizon, and you sort of get a familiar view again. As you're looking around, and you see what looks to be a giant mountain, sort of like off into the distance underwater.
I'm gonna swim out a little bit and then realize my friends aren't there.
You can't move. The pressure's so great that you're like locked in place.
How long has it been gone now, Martin?
I don't know, like a minute, maybe a little bit more.
Should we call out to him? Lalo, can you hear us?
I mean, he's underwater. I don't think that's how that works.
Hopefully you can breathe pretty well underwater. I don't think I can hold my breath for that long.
As after sitting there for a second, just like in immense pain, you kind of look back up at the mountain, and all of a sudden, what you thought was a mountain looks like it's maybe turning. It's like standing up and turning and starting to face you. This immense figure.
I'm gonna kind of like turn around to see if like real quick to see if like my friends are there, or if like the hole behind me is still there.
You can't move. You're locked in place pretty much.
Okay.
Whether fear or just the pressure of the water, you're not sure.
Fuck.
How long has it been now?
I mean, for y'all, it's only been like maybe a minute.
I'll give him like one or two more. And then yeah, we'll get him out.
I'm gonna keep trying to move. I'm like kind of panicking now. I'm like, I'm gonna see if I could like pull myself with telekinesis in any way, or
Give me a Give me like a strength check.
But
Trying to reach back behind you towards the hole. Get yourself reorientated. Feel if it's
12.
even. You're able to sort of move one of your arms back, and that's when you feel behind you sort of the wood that's extended out from the ship.
What's happening with the thing in front of me?
Still just slowly, like very slowly, sort of moving to face you. You can't see any detail or anything other than it's just massive.
I'm gonna pull myself back towards the hole, but I'm gonna, if I can, slowly, but still keep looking.
Give me another strength check.
Oh my god, I'm looking at the wrong. It says 7.
You try to drag yourself back towards the hole, and it's just you don't quite have the strength to get there. At this point, you don't see eyes or anything, but you know that the giant figure in front of you is looking right at you.
I'm gonna like reach out to it psychically. Who are you?
And you don't hear anything in response.
I guess I'm gonna do I see anything else besides this giant thing?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get out again.
Damn, I figured your boys would try to come help you.
Has it been 2 minutes yet?
14.
You're able to like slowly sort of move your arm back and pull yourself back towards the hole, and finally, after like really struggling, you sort of break through the barrier from these cold, sort of high pressure waters back into the normal warm water that was in the back of the ship. And you sort of like tumble through the hole. And as you do, you notice there's you tumble back through and you sort of land amidst a skeleton that was sort of in the corner that you didn't see before. And he's got a sort of a key floating around his neck.
I'm gonna grab that key. Am I in the room with them?
I mean, you're in the water. They're not in the water.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the key and I'm gonna pocket it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna look back through the hole.
The hole's not there anymore.
Alright, I'm gonna get out.
I'm gonna get worried about you, Layla.
Yeah, I was about to bring you up.
I'll be honest, I think I'm seeing things. I may have been drinking too much of that whiskey.
I mean that sounds pretty normal. Not gonna lie.
I swear I'm seeing shit. I normally love the water, but I saw a hole with like something in it. Cold. Hey, do me a favor. Do you see a hole down there in the bottom of the water? The bottom of the boat in the back. Do you see something down there?
don't really see anything over there.
I mean, the water's a little bit too deep in the back. You wouldn't be able to just see it. You'd have to stick your head underneath.
It's a little too deep for me to really see anything.
Can I
Alright.
see it with my advanced dark sight?
Is that advanced see-through water sight?
Superior dark vision? No, but I do have blind fighting as well. So I have blind sight within a range of 10 feet.
How does that work when you're blind?
What do you mean?
It's like a
If you're
like
out in the sun?
Spider sense, dude.
yeah, it's like
Okay.
sensing.
So blind sight itself is
You can flavor it how you need to find a way to flavor it. But
so within 10 feet, I can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if you're blinded or in darkness. Moreover, you can see an invisible creature within that range unless the creature successfully hides from you.
It's his beard, his hair. You can feel the air molecules move across
you should
his beard.
you should find
Nose
a way to
hairs.
flavor that. Like
My
whether
nose
you can
hairs.
sense people and things or the energies around you or
I don't know how that works with the sunlight though. That's a good question.
the sunlight's only for vision, but you're not seeing things through vision. Like so like if you give it's like tremor sense or something like that. You can
Gotcha.
just
Makes sense.
or echolocation.
I mean, I can. Yeah.
You just
It's
gotta
more
come
like
up
I
with
can see
a
their
way.
auras. I can see auras.
You can see chakras within 10 feet.
Yeah.
You could be Daredevil.
Yeah.
Be Neo.
Hey, you see everything in the code, bro?
Seen the Matrix.
Bunch of
code.
ones and zeros.
I saw some shit, guys. I saw a monster.
Did you find what you were looking for so we can go home?
Yeah, I found it. Get out of here. Fucking weird. I don't want to be here anymore.
That wasn't anything shiny here at all. No waste of time.
I mean, there's some metal. I mean, it's a little rusty, but you could buff that out.
He hands a single piece of gold to Newland. Here's
Alright.
your shiny.
I take my shiny and put it in my bag of shiny things.
Get the fuck out of here.
You talking to Newland, or are you saying, we should get the fuck out of here?
We should get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Newland, get the fuck out of here. No. I don't. It's fucking weird. Look, prepare to shove off. I gotta check something. And he jumps over the backside of the boat to see what it looks like on the other side. Or sticks his head underneath.
This looks like normal water.
What the fuck?
Right off the beach.
All right. I'm gonna push off. There. Oh,
We're all getting on together. Anyway, I think they head back.
Alright. We're gonna call it there. I'm starting to feel poopy. So.
Damn, I wanted to open up my treasure chest.
you never made me roll for pushing the boat, Landon.
Did you want to roll for pushing the boat?
Of course.
I want to open up my treasure chest in my room.
Dang, you're not gonna open up in front of everybody?
Alright, I'll open it up in
Private
front of
view.
everybody. I'll open it up in front of everybody
Gonna have
before
to
we
do-
end it.
No, next time. Because that's gonna be a big event. So
It was a 10. guess we were at a quarter speed that entire time.
Fuck! I want to open up my treasure chest.
Oh, GG, guys.
Good game. Good game.
GG.
I was cracking up because fucking Anthony's typing about how I'm fucking Batman or some shit. And then fucking Martin is talking about how depressed he is. Cracking up. He's like, what the fuck are you trying to... Why are you asking for a flashlight? Oh my god.
Flashlight, and smoke bombs, and
Well, I needed it.
Batmobile.
yeah, pancakes.
Yeah, bro.
M16s, bro. This dude's out here just yeah.
I need
Mortar rounds.
I need a I need a PP7.
I need
What are
an
the
A-bombs.
Bro, you need a P90 is what you need. Jesus.
Tech 9, bro. That's what you need.
Heck, no.